It was announced earlier in the week that star shortstop Francisco Lindor will be the team captain for Team Puerto Rico in the 2026 World Baseball Classic next year. I hate to be the negative guy, I really, really do. But after what happened to Edwin Diaz 2 years ago in 2023, an injury that I believe is still affecting him till this day because you could see it in his velocity on his four seamer. I don't think I don't think I want any of my guys on a World Baseball Classic roster. Several reasons. And I covered this 2 years ago. The video is still on this YouTube page. You can scroll and find it. But when it comes to the World Baseball Classic, the World Baseball Classic is held in March. You know what else is in March? Spring training is in March. And you take these guys who, let's say the Mets don't make the playoffs this year. Season ends the end of September. Let's say they go on a run and they make the playoffs. Their season's going to end at some point in October, mid to late October. They don't play baseball in November, December, January, February. So they have a 4-month layoff. Yeah, these guys might work out and do drills, but nobody's playing competitive baseball. Then to get these guys to report to camp the last week of February, and then after about a week and a half to 2 weeks, they join their World Baseball Classic teams, and they're playing in a playoff environment. Because what the World Baseball Classic is, it's a round robin style tournament. Everybody's trying to advance. Sure, you could lose a game here or there in the opening round in your pool, but I mean, in all actuality, I understand this is playing for your country. This is about being proud of where you come from and wanting to represent. And a lot of these guys, we saw it in 2023. Jeff McNeil and Pete Alonso played for Team USA. Omar Narvaez, when he was here, he played for Venezuela. Jose Quintana played for Colombia. Lindor and Diaz played for Puerto Rico. But the risk of injury is just absurd, especially for guys like Lindor. Historically slow starts in April and May, but in all of March in the World Baseball Classic, the guy's hitting the lights out. And then you got to worry about guys getting hurt in the tournament. Edwin Diaz didn't even get hurt playing a game. He got hurt after the game because his teammates mobbed him after he got the save and ended up breaking his fibula, bouncing up and down on him in a celebration after Puerto Rico defeated the Dominican Republic. And that's another thing. Juan Soto is probably playing for DR. We just signed him to a 15-year, $785 million contract. God forbid he gets hurt. Imagine what type of blow that would be. And as much of a train wreck as 2023 was, and he didn't play for us that year, but that Edwin Diaz injury hurt because we had no closer in late game situations that year. Well, we had a closer because somebody had to fill in, but you know what I mean. Like, we didn't have our closer, the closer. So, and again, that injury affects Edwin Diaz till this day. If you don't believe me, watch the velocity on his fastball. It's not the same because he hurt his plant leg. So while I'm happy for Lindor, he gets to be the captain of the country's team that he was born and raised in. He gets to lead his countrymen into battle in the World Baseball Classic, but I don't think it. And I hate to be that guy, but I don't think it's worth it. These guys don't even get paid to play in these games. God forbid you get hurt. Something is if something goes wrong, you're gonna risk it all in games where you're not being compensated to affect missing games for the team that pays you. I think the Mets need Francisco Lindor more than Puerto Rico does. But hey, I mean, if you disagree with what I'm saying or you think my take is wrong, feel free to sound off in the comments. But after what happened to Edwin Diaz 2 years ago, I'm not excited for the World Baseball Classic at all. Especially because these guys they go through spring training a year and a half. Oh no, sorry, a week and a half, not a year and a half, a week and a half. That's not enough time to ramp up. In the first week and a half, there isn't even any exhibition games yet, or probably one or two, and your star player will probably only take one at bat max in those games before they, because you know how they do it in spring training for the star players. You get one at bat in the first couple of games. Then, as spring training progresses, the month grows out till it gets closer to opening day. That's when they ramp you up, and you take maybe two at bats in a game, three at bats in a game, till they work you up to four. But playing in a playoff like atmosphere that early after a 4 or possibly 5 month layoff, we see guys get hurt in the classic all the time. I disagree with it. But I mean, if that's what he wants to do, because I do understand national pride and I do understand wanting to lead your country into something great, and because it is a great accomplishment to say that you won the World Baseball Classic. Some of these guys rather win a World Baseball Classic than a World Series. Some guys win both. Look at Shohei Ohtani, won the World Series last season and the year before. Uh, uh, he was pitching and hitting in the World Baseball Classic, and some people will say him striking out Mike Trout um, partially led to him getting Tommy John the end of 2023, even though it didn't affect his ability to hit. But that's neither here nor there. But Francisco Lindor named the team captain for next year's Team Puerto Rico in the World Baseball Classic. I wish him nothing but the best in the Classic next year, but my main concern is what Francisco Lindor is doing for the New York Mets this season, and hopefully he can wake up and play like he's playing in the World Baseball Classic, because historically in the Classic he hits the lights out. I need him to do that in Flushing this weekend against the Cardinals.